Sometimes, getting back with your ex is the right move. Sometimes, the reason why you keep coming back to each other is because you are meant to be together. Sometimes, the best person for you is the one you loved all along. Of course, you have to be careful about answering texts from your exes. Most of the time, getting back together with someone you parted ways with is a horrible idea. You parted for a reason. You might still love each other, but there's more to a working relationship than love. You also need to communicate, to compromise, to respect each other, to put in mutual effort, and to share the same visions for your future. If you are in exactly the same places in your lives as when you broke up the first time, if neither of you has changed, if neither of you is willing to compromise on the problems that tore you apart originally, then you should not consider getting back together. You should learn to accept what happened. You should learn to live without each other. Before we discuss further, can we please ask for you to show your support by subscribing and liking the video? Thank you. On the other hand, if you two have changed since the breakup, if you have grown into different people, if you are willing to solve the problems that led to your breakup the first time around, then you can consider getting back together. You just have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort. You cannot become lazy. You cannot revert to the way things used to be because things didn't work back then. If you want to date again, you have to date differently. If you are going to try again, make sure you are both on the same page. You don't want to break each other's hearts a second time. Only get back together if you believe round 2 could actually work. If you think you are compatible, if you think you make sense together, if you think the problems of your past won't be problems in the future, then don't listen to what your friends and family say about exes being bad for each other. Listen to your heart. Listen to your gut. Sometimes your ex is the person who knows you better than anyone else in your universe. Sometimes your ex is the one person who was there for you through all of your hardships, even after you were no longer an item. Sometimes your ex is your constant, the one you can always count on. When the timing is right, old loves are allowed to be resurrected. Old loves are allowed to try again. If you truly believe your ex deserves a second chance, if you believe they have grown, if you believe they are not going to hurt you a second time, then take a risk. Let your guard down. Listen to your instincts. Sometimes you cannot get your ex off your mind for a reason. Sometimes your history is too important to be forgotten. Sometimes getting back together is the right move.